Back to our first alert weather. Another live look outside from our Sutter Buttes Skycam showing the conditions in Sutter County. You can see those high clouds there looking real nice. But let's turn to Ashley Nanfria with what we can expect. I'm telling you, these temperatures, I love them, especially for the middle of July. I mean, we can't have no complaints with this.
I know, it's hard to believe, right? You know, a lot of people are like, oh, wait, when is summer actually arriving? Because right now it feels more like fall. It's been so nice the last few days. We've kept temperatures well under 95 degrees and well out there this afternoon, the same. So as we take a look at where we stand right now, many of us are still holding on to low 80s at this hour. Yesterday, a few spots struggled to get back into the 80s, and well, today a little bit more so. Sacramento right now sitting at 82 degrees, Stockton at 83, and Modesto 84. So not too bad as we're kicking off the evening. We will start to notice a bit more of that Delta breeze already starting to pick up right now. Wind speeds ranging anywhere from 5 to 10 miles per hour across portions of the valley, but as you near the Delta, upwards about 20 to 25 miles per hour. Not only are we adding in a bit more wind, but a bit more instability, especially for areas across the mountains, where we are seeing a few isolated showers and even a few rogue thunderstorms starting to develop. These are generally for areas south of Highway 50 as you get closer to Highway 4, Highway 108, just past the crest of the Sierra. These will continue to drift off towards the east over the next several hours, but giving us a chance of some dry lightning, where we could see some new fire sparks, all thanks to that lightning. So definitely something we're going to keep a close eye on over the next several hours before things start to wind down by about 7 o'clock. But as we look at that big pattern, we've got an area of low pressure sitting right offshore. That's been keeping our temperatures nice and cool over the last several days, and it's going to continue to stay parked there over the next several days as we close out the week and head into the upcoming weekend. But it is driving in a bit more instability, and we're going to start to notice that as early as tomorrow afternoon. We'll have the chance of more isolated thunderstorms throughout the day, and then becoming a bit more widespread by the time we hit about 1 o'clock. So as we time this out with our chances of lightning tomorrow, you really start to see things developing just after noon, but really start expanding in activity by the time we hit about 3. We'll have the chances mainly along the Sierra Crest, the eastern slopes, of seeing some of these thunderstorms develop. These storms will move off towards the east by the time we hit about 7 o'clock tomorrow evening. So very similar pattern, but a bit more widespread as we head through tomorrow. So if you do have any plans across the mountains, just make sure to keep an eye to the sky. Out there this evening, temperatures dropping into the 50s to low 60s as we're kicking things off tomorrow morning. By the time we hit the afternoon, temperatures a little bit warmer than today. Many of us back into the low 80s around Sacramento, Elk Grove, but as you near the northern end of the valley, reaching for the upper 80s to lower 90s from Woodland even up towards Yuba City. As you get closer to Stockton, Modesto, a comfortable afternoon with temperatures back into the mid to upper 80s. No 90 degrees on the board, but just warm enough to start to feel that noticeable change. Around the foothills, the Sierra, also a comfortable afternoon with temperatures ranging from the lower 70s up to the upper 80s. So temperatures staying comfortable as we close out this week, but even as we look ahead to the next, we're going to continue to keep that cooler than average pattern going across California. Meanwhile, the rest of the country starts to heat up. So that means August is going to continue to keep this mild stretch going. Your 7-day forecast looking really nice. Temperatures staying in the low 80s as we head into the upcoming weekend. By the time we hit Sunday, we do start to warm up a bit more, back into the lower 90s by next week, but luckily no upper 90s and no triple digits. Even across the foothills, the Sierra, temperatures stay nice and mild for this time of the year, but we'll hold on to those thunderstorm activities in the afternoon across the mountains up until Saturday. Brady?